Oh, this is pretty much where it all happened. I was feeling pretty down after the All Blacks lost. I went in search of answers all the same. I got on the wrong train and ended up here, about 300 miles from Sydney, in a place called Katoomba. I didn't think things could get much worse than that, but that night they did. I got abducted by aliens.
After a few drinks at my hotel, I went to bed, and that's when it happened. The following was a dramatic recreation. I was taken to the mothership on a tractor beam. It was big. While I was there, they did all sorts of experiments on me. One, of course, was the rectal mind probe. This involved sticking a cumbersome device up my backside and downloading information. God only knows what they hope to achieve. I can't even send a fax that way. I woke up hours later deep in the Blue Mountains. I was all alone. I struggled back to Katoomba, confused and angry that they hadn't used a faster modem.
I've seen some strange things though, yeah. Meteors that sort of stop and change direction. It's a bit head-scratching stuff, yeah.
I needed to share my experience with someone.
And this white room sort of smelled like Parmesan cheese. And the smaller one with the little silver boots on and the little jumpsuit, I think his name was Zorag. I know that because it was written on the jumpsuit with a big Z on it. And he looked like the leader, and then he came in and got the equipment out and shoved it right up my ass. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. I began to ask, why me? Why should I have such a strange experience in Katoomba? I'd heard that my great uncle through failed marriage, Lord Kenny Guy, had claimed he was abducted. Lord Kenny Guy, an importer, was credited with bringing into New Zealand possums, gorse, and the tall poppy syndrome. Incidentally, his musket went off shortly after this photo was taken. Then I began to wonder if my abduction had any effect on how disjointed the story had become.
The interesting thing about this is how far do you stand back from that drawing to get the perspective right?
You'd have to be a surveyor to know that.
That's right.
I know, I tell you.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
They say about Katoomba it either makes or breaks you within 7 years.
This guy's been here for 8. I'd always found comfort in music. Perhaps here I'd find some answers.
I'm about to catch the train back to the city, and I sort of wonder what I've learned from my experience in Katoomba. And I think mainly it's that it doesn't matter if you're a rugby player, a fan, or even someone who's just had important information downloaded from their backside. At some stage we're all going to have a Katoomba moment in our life, and I think the most important thing to remember is